doing the reading for Gemini. Sun, Moon, and Rising, the general reading for May 2018. This is not my usual setup because I haven't been feeling all that great. Thank you, Mercury retrograde. So I'm going to have to adjust these lights so that you all can see the cards. And I hope this is good. It's not been easy. I have had a Mercury retrograde. I'm feeling effects basically. So we're going to see what we can get done. And lo and behold, today in the mail, straight off the presses, is the deck that I ordered. It came in, and it's called the Rebel Deck, Tarot with Attitude, and it's by oh, who is it by? Rebeldeck.com. And this is rebellious, foul-mouthed, and raw axe of cards, what you need to know right now. These messages will tell it like it is, no interpretation needed. So, since retrograde wants to mess with me, I figured I'd just let go all in. So, I had a little bit of a meltdown this morning on Facebook Live. So, whatever. What is, what is. So, I decided that I had to get something done after all of that happened, and after that is when this came in the mail. It just so happened. So, I'm going to telephone with a good friend of mine who did his best to be supportive of me, and we learned a lot about each other again, more and more. So, I thank God for my friendships and otherwise with men, and that, I'm sorry you guys, but I gotta do something. I'm just gonna eat it off, because that's what I do, but see, I don't normally do stuff like that. I would never do that on camera. Anyhow, I wanted to start and try to do a reading for Cancer today. So, like I said, these are these new cards. It says brace yourself. So, and I just came across these online. Y'all know where. So let's see. How this here works. I like it. So basically, oh yeah, it is basically an angel answers card, an oracle card. All right, I think this will be fun. I think this will be real fun. Okay, great, wonderful. So I'll shuffle them. They are not gilded. Let me see how many cards is it supposed to be. Does it say? For entertainment purposes, only 60 cards. All right, so that's very good. That's a lot of different interjections. So then, it's not a tarot deck, it's an oracle deck. So, let me see, what is the front and what is the back? Okay. Okay, all right, I guess. It's technically an oracle deck with 60 cards. They took liberty with the word tarot for marketing purposes. Okay. Want everyone to have fun with spirituality, but not everyone knows the difference between oracle and tarot. So who can use the rebel deck? Every fucking buddy. Rebel Deck will inject humor and readiness into your day. The messages are clear and direct, so you don't need any prior experience with a reading. What is with the logo? Unicorns are amazing. Yes, unicorns are amazing, magical, beautiful, and also not real. Rebel Deck's messages are about realness. Sometimes life isn't rainbows and unicorns. True. Does Rebel Deck come with a booklet? Nope. None is needed when you get a direct smackdown. None is needed when you get a direct smackdown. Go to the get the message, and go about your day. Uh-huh. So whether you're having a shitty day or enjoying cocktails with friends or sitting alone on top of a mountain, you need Rebel Deck in your life. There is a message for you, and you need to hear it right now. Holy cow. Okay, that's good. That's called for. Because I was a little rebellious today on Facebook. So yeah. All right, that fits the bill. So let's just do regular tarot reading. So I'll get those cards. Thanks for joining me. I'm not even feeling no kind of way about who joins and who doesn't, because I just did this spur of the moment. So I get what I get. Okay, give me a second, folks. I had actually laid out Cancer's reading earlier today before I got distracted with my Facebook live feed that I did. So what I'll do is I'll continue that reading because I did have the cards all laid out already. And then we'll incorporate this Rebel Tarot with it. So it just came, so I haven't set it on my altar or anything like that. So this is new to me and you, with me using them, I guess. So let me get settled in here. I know I should have did all that before we started. All right, put the mic back on. And thank you for joining me. When you see this, it'll be uploaded. When I do the lives, I can only upload it to the Aoife Midwife's channel. So if you'd like to see those readings, it's best to go there. I guess I should put some kind of notice over there, but I'll do that. On Amy Patsy, that is, I won't be able to do that unless I do one. Well, what I'll do is I'll do the next one on that. And then the people, I don't know. I'll figure it out. I'll figure out what to do. Let's see how this goes, period. Because this might be too messed up. Who knows? Okay, so. These. This. And this, yes. This was here. Yes, exactly. Okay, okay. Thank you, Spirit. All right, so let's get going. This is the candle I had going earlier. So, Iba alo mari alo joni mojiba, ate wa ojo iba, ate la o undiba, iba alone, eba o, eba toto top, nole ye, onole mojiba. Our Father who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name, thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, the power, and the glory forever and ever. Amen. Hail Mary, full of grace, the Lord is with thee. Blessed art thou among women. Blessed is the fruit of thy womb, Jesus. Holy Mary, Mother of God, pray for us sinners now and at the hour of death. Amen. Okay. All right, so this is going to be the reading for the sign of Cancer for May 2018. So we're using a 5-position spread here. The first card that came out for you today, Cancer, is the Nine of Raphael. This says make a wish. Your dreams become reality. A joyful time of life. This is Cancer. This is like the Nine of Pentacles, right? You get your wishes. I think that's what this is like. Nine of Pentacles. So it's saying that you have the power. It's coming for you. Whatever you want, you got the Midas touch this month. The next card that came here for you was the Moon. An opportunity to improve your plans. Listen to your intuition for accurate guidance. Face your fears and grow stronger. Stand up for yourself. There's a lot of secrets. And this is your card, the Moon, right? The Moon is Cancer's card. Archangel Haniel, Haniel. Did I bring the, yes I did. Let's see what she's talking about. Number 18. Okay. It's time to review your plans. Something isn't quite right, and your angels and guides are lovingly bringing this to your attention. The great news is that your psychic and intuitive abilities are heightened right now. Listen to your intuition and your sleeping dreams for guidance and as to how to make revisions. Archangel Haniel can help you develop your psychic gifts and show you what aspects of the situation you're missing. It's human to have moments when you feel worried or uncertain. This card is meant to reassure you that by facing your fears, you can overcome them and evolve to a higher level. Ask Archangel Haniel to shed light on all aspects of your life. This is also talking about messages from Ego, right? Because it's 18. 1 and 8 is 9, and we know when we get 9, 9 means that these messages are coming from your ancestors. This is talking about hidden messages or hidden information. Talks about facing your fears. So far, Cancer, it seems that you have some fears that may be holding you back from your dreams. Something is making, there may be secrets, but you can, but this is telling you that it's okay for you to face your fears, for you to come forward, for you to let go of those secrets. The next card that came for you, Cancer, was the Five of Ariel. How pretty is that? So this would be equivalent to the Five of Coins, right? And Five of Coins talks about not being left out in the cold. All right, so maybe this is then the Nine of Cups, more like the Nine of Cups and the Nine of Raphael. So the Five of Ariel would be like Pentacles, coins. So this is about feeling left out in the cold. But it also says you needn't go through these current tragedies alone or these challenges. Help is coming. Help is nearby. Negative thoughts create self-fulfilling prophecies. So this, to me, seems that it's talking about something else awaiting you, that when you leave behind this one pentacle that is so beautiful and big, you stand to gain 4, and you gain passion, and you gain clarity. you gain communication along with more pentacles. 4 times more. But this is in keeping with that idea that you have to be courageous and that your ancestors are here to help you. Because this is a 9, so we know this is the ancestors. I'm giving you that hint. And this makes a 9. Next card that came for you was the High Priestess. And she is also Archangel Haniel. So you got another major arcana, number 2. Twos are about choosing a path, making a decision, working together, working in unison, love. The High Priestess, powerful psychic insights, reflection and meditation that provides valuable information. Be at peace. So, there may be a message that you get that will bring you peace, that will give you valuable information. Somebody has something to say maybe. Or maybe it's saying that if you go in prayer, if you meditate, if you call upon the divine, they have a message for you. Maybe that would be a revelation of the secret, right? So maybe you're not keeping a secret. Maybe someone else is keeping a secret. Someone around you. Or it could be you. But whatever the secret is, it'll be revealed. And it could be that it comes to you through your intuition. The answers or the unraveling of the mystery comes through your intuition. Or again, the intuition of someone close to you. The 5th position, you ended up with 3 cards. Extra, as usual. So the first one was 4 of Michael. So these are making choices. These are different options. All right, this one depicts different lights, insights that come through your dreams and your meditations. And you need to get more sleep and get some time off and seek release from your stress. So I guess this is like the 4 of Swords, meditation, rest. Taking advantage of your spiritual tools to get your answers, right? And then you got the 7 of Michael. There's a better course of action available for you. Working alone may not be the best answer. Review all the details. So this is about getting assistance, all right? Making a decision about your path, because you see you got 2 paths there. Communicating your opinions with someone else, someone to help you come up with a plan or someone to help you walk this path. And then the Magician. You can manifest the life that you want. What you need will magically appear. Successful beginnings. This went good with this, right? You get your wish. You have the High Priestess and the Magician. Card number 1 and card number 2. In the Major Arcana of this deck. The High Priestess and the Magician, all saying that you have the tools that you need if you express yourself, if you get rid of secrets, or if you use your intuition to uncover secrets or Use your intuition to find out when will be the best time for you to share your secrets. What was that? Cat, maybe. Could be anything, who knows. So, let's see. Is this the way we should go? No. We're going to make this, if it's going to be funny, we're going to make it funny at the end. Let's do it like that. All right, so let's take some cards from the Mermaid and Dolphins deck by Doreen Virtue. Okay, I had shuffled these already. Oh, this says, yes, your intuition is correct. Take actions accordingly. So you, Cancer, you're being told, follow your intuition. What you think it is what it is. And follow your intuition. Let's see what yes means. Wow. You're fairly certain about your next move. And you pull this card as additional validation, which will spur you into action. This card confirms that your intuition is accurate and that you can trust it fully. The joy you feel knowing that your intuitive feelings are valid will be tempered by the fear of making life changes. Heaven wants you to know, however, that all the details are being taken care of. You're supported in all ways as long as you ask for help, and then accept it when it comes to you in various forms. So, following your intuition, right? And I think I spoke to Taurus or Virgo when I did these readings the other day and said for them to ask for tools, ask for confirmations, something that you can trust so that you know for sure. Well, this is a confirmation for you, Cancer. If your intuition is telling you that something is off or that you need to take an action, follow your intuition because it's telling you to take that action. That could be for you, could be someone around you. This, again, is for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. If you don't know what your natal chart is, you can go online and just put the word natal chart in, and there are different sites that give you free natal charts. And then you can know what your rising sign is. Cancer is your sun sign, so you know what your rising sign is, and then you'll know what your moon sign is, and then you'll also know what your Venus sign is. The Venus is about love, you know. So the characteristics of the person are that of people who are in that sign when it comes to that particular thing. There are different houses. I don't do astrology any more than just for myself. I'm checking out some things, but I'm no astrologer. That takes a lot of education, and no, there are a lot of people out there that do that though. But I have, you know, I listen and I pay attention, and this thing about this Mercury retrograde, that's real. I feel it in my body and in my mind, in my heart, in my spirit. I feel it. So it's sacred chakra. I feel comfortable in my own body, and I am sensitive to other people's feelings. So this is about showing empathy and understanding where people are coming from, okay? And people understanding where you're coming from. But being comfortable with talking about your needs. Being comfortable for saying what is on your heart. What there is for you to say. This is a 10. 10 reduces to 1 in numerology. And 1 is about you. 1 is about what is best for you. And about how you feel. And being honest about your feelings. No secrets. This chakra, the sacred chakra, is linked to water, Cancer is a water sign. Sexuality and emotions. That's a water sign. Those are all what. That's what water signs are. And water signs are Pisces, Scorpio, or Cancer. So you could have any of those as your rising sign, or as your moon sign, or as your Venus sign. It depends on what you're looking for in this reading, right? If you're cross-watching, you can cross-watch if you know their other information. Again, you put that in, you get a free chart, and keep up with that if that's something that you choose to do. The color associated with it is orange, and it is situated between the navel and the genitals, like your guts, right? Its name, Shavhistana, means sweetness. This card is asking you to let go of any manipulative or aggressive behaviors that bring conflict into your life. You need to learn to be intuitive and understanding in your relationships with others and yourself. If you are shy and untrusting, this card could be an indication that you need to seek out reasons for your distrust of others. By acknowledging and releasing a past experience that brings out this emotion in you, you'll be able to begin to trust once again. This chakra is very much about you being attuned to and trusting your own feelings. But you must learn to distinguish between true feelings and the ego. If you are very sensitive, find a creative outlet such as painting or writing that helps you release and understand your feelings by allowing you to view them from a more objective perspective. Ashe. So, that is what came from the Conscious Spirit Oracle by Kim Dwyer for you. All right, let's take a look at the numerology deck, since we brought that up. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Like, share, and subscribe to the channel. And I will be, we'll see how I feel. I may do some more after I finish this. This is going all right. So, let's see. Please let me know if this resonates with you. And thank you all so much for your comments on the videos and the emails that I get, and requests for readings and, personalized readings. I appreciate that. And I'm going to get around to some of those, okay? And thank you for those who have ordered those and paid for them. I appreciate it. I will not take the money out of PayPal until I do your reading. So just, if you want to let it sit there, let it sit there. If you decide you want to take it back because it's way too long, you can do that too. I can't promise anything right now. I just do the best that I can when I can. So I want to get these general readings out for everybody anyway, and then you can watch these while you wait for me to get around to you, okay? And thank you for your patience and your loyalty. And continue to like and share, and you can hit the notification button when you subscribe, and that way you'll get a notice anytime I decide to do something like this again. You can be here and hang out in the room, right, and see what happens. Next card that came from you from the numerology deck was 11, individuality. This is an 11 year. This is a master year. 2018 reduces to master number 11. So anything you want, you can get. You can manifest whatever you want. But you have to put yourself first. You have to start doing what's good for you and what's good for your spirit and your journey. To do what you were taught, what you were told that you came here to do. You can do it. Let's see what 11 is. And did we notice? Look at those colors. Sacral chakra and individuality. Following your gut. Doing what your heart says. What moves your spirit? Individuality. This card indicates a need to embrace your individuality and be true and authentic to yourself. I have to change hands. Sorry, y'all. Rather than follow the crowd, you're being guided to break away from the pack and take the road less traveled. Instead of feeling like you're a square peg in a round hole, you're being encouraged to build your own square hole. By drawing this card, you are being called upon to step up to the plate and celebrate your uniqueness. At this time, you must have the courage to speak your truth and march to the beat of your own drum, despite the opinions of those around you. What others think of you isn't your business anyway. And so it's impossible to please everybody, so you must focus on pleasing yourself. As you honor your individuality and your feelings, you will reclaim your personal power and enhance your connection to Source. When you do so, you will make your dreams come true. In order to improve your current situation, you're being asked to adjust to and harmonize with the natural rhythms and cycles of your life. Cycles that are encouraging you to embrace your individuality. As you step into your power as your true, authentic self, you will improve your relationships with others and your overall quality of life. The affirmation here is, I embrace my individuality and become my true, authentic self. Ashe, very nice. So I think we see a theme here, Cancer. Be honest with yourself. Be honest with yourself. Follow your intuition. Follow your gut feelings. Follow your heart. Get your wishes. You can make it happen. You can make it happen. This is a divine feminine and divine masculine energy. 1 and 2. Powerful. Powerful together, also powerful apart. And it's going to bring abundance to you. But it's up to you to be brave and follow your intuition and do your, take the steps that your ancestors have been guiding you to take. Paying attention to your spirit guides. Meditate on it. Ask God what it is that He would like you to do. How can you make the biggest impact? How can you fix this relationship? How can you fix other relationships around you? Who is it that you want to bless? Who is it that wants to bless you? Think about it. Think about your motivations. Think about what it is that you really need and what you're willing to sacrifice to have that. Song of the Wild. This is the Native Spirit Oracle deck by Denise Lynn. The numerology deck was by Michelle Buchanan. The Song of the Wild. Hope you can see that. Look how pretty that is. And there's a rainbow there. There's a rainbow. There is a rainbow there. Let me get the book. Let's see what Song of the Wild. Sounds to me like you're being called to be an individualist. That's what Song of the Wild says to me. But let's see. All right. Here we go again. I'm going to get the stands when I do the next one. New horizons await you. You're ready to savor the wonders of the world. Take some risks. Answer the call of the wild. Step out of your comfort zone. Live passionately. Take steps in the direction of freedom. Expand beyond your limitations and your boundaries. Maybe it's time to take a journey to do something new and exciting. Your native spirit wants you to know that you're entering a period of expansion and going beyond your self imposed limitations. If you feel hesitant, this is the time to try something new and do things in a different way. You might even visit far off lands or wild, natural places. Adventures often entail risk, but without it, life can become lackluster and stagnant. There's a vast, new, and wondrous vista just around the corner, but you'll never see it if you don't venture out. The journey is to plan a trip. Take some classes to get you out of your comfort zone. Try new styles. Do the same thing that you've always done, but in a new and different way. Push beyond your boundaries. Step out of character. Spend time in the wilderness. Do some camping. If that's something that you've never done before and you're not afraid, like I would be, honestly, do it. If I went camping, honestly, I'd have to have like an RV. That's as raw. That's as natural as I'm going. I went to camp twice when I was a kid. They used to have like this Model Cities program back in the 70s after they killed Martin Luther King and Robert F. Kennedy and John F. Kennedy. So the Kennedy family, like they had like a organization, and they worked with communities in Brooklyn and Queens, I think, but mainly in Bedford-Stuyvesant and Ocean Hill, Brownsville, and Brooklyn. East New York, I guess. I don't know. Bushwick. I didn't go over there to find out, but they had activities that they would do for the communities. You know, block parties. They would provide, mm, like uh, mobile skating rings and just things for kids to play with. You know, while they had block parties on the block. Block parties. You know what a block party is, hopefully, where you have a party. The block is closed off at the front and the back. Police put up the no crossing signs, and everybody on the block has food, and we play music, and it's a whole party. Everybody brings their food out in the yard and by their front gate or on their steps or whatever, and oh, it was the thing. And we would do that in the summertime, and the police would let us take the Johnny Pumps, what do you call them, the, you know, where you get a ticket if you park in front of it now. Right. Those, we call them Johnny Pumps, where the water comes, right? Where the fire hydrants. Yes, thank you, Lord. Thank you, Spirit. Fire hydrants, and they would put the sprinkler system on because somebody inevitably in the summertime would get a big wrench and get the cap off, and that water would run all over Brooklyn, you know, and lots of blocks were doing that, and like you'd be walking in water going down the block, and it's wasteful, and everybody's water pressure would go down in the house. You know, people want to cook, they want to go to the bathroom, brush their teeth, they can't because the water is so has such a thin, you know, stream because the kids are outside, you know, wasting water on the streets. Cars would try to come by if they had like convertible tops, and they'd ask the kids to stop, and the kids would say sure, and then somebody would get a can, like a ravioli can or spaghetti can or juice can, and open up both sides so it was like a cone, right? You get the can and you hold it in front of the stream and you shoot it right into the car. People would, oh, and of course everybody had to run after that. But that was how we grew up in Brooklyn. Nobody got killed doing that. Maybe somebody got hit by a car by accident, but that was just an accident. Well, I'm saying it was just, you know, a thing. People would get pissed off. Nobody was pulling out guns and shooting children because they were playing with the Johnny Pump. Anyway, the cops would come when they knew, you know, that this was what was happening. The fire department and the police would go to the hydrants and put sprinklers on it so that the kids could still have access to the water. It would come out like sprinklers instead of gushing out like it was without the cap. So those are the things that we used. See, when we used to play outside, that was when you played outside. They didn't have games for you to play in the house. You know, there was no cell phones. You got a telephone and you called your friends and told them to meet you downstairs. And half the time you didn't have to do that because you all knew that by 10:30, 11 o'clock it was time to go outside and play because that's what kids did. On Saturdays, you watched the cartoons, you watched the Jackson 5 maybe, and then cartoon. And then on maybe when you wanted to American Bandstand or Soul Train later on. then you go outside and play like kids supposed to. So anyway, so we went to camp. Sorry, you guys, rambling. Went to camp on the through the kindness of those foundations like that. District Council DC 37, I think that was no, DC 37 was a union. District Council 13, I think it was. DC 13, DC 23, something like that. I can't remember it, but it was the parents organizations and block associations, community groups, and they would do little things. So myself and several of the kids on our block in our neighborhood got to go away to camp, sleepaway camp, for 2 weeks, 2 or 3 weeks. Don't Camp Edbert and Camp High Point. Don't know where they are now. I think they were in New Jersey. We didn't know. They took us on a bus. It was comfortable. We got there, and we stayed in the woods, but we stayed in cabins, and it was fun. But no, I need a RV or something like that. I mean, cold showers. There's no hot shower thing going on in the cabin. Your 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 toothpaste will freeze if you close all the cabin windows at night. And you do that because if not, the raccoons will just open the window and come in. So they have special windows that you had to latch at the top to keep the raccoons from coming out, because they will come out inevitably because the garbage is outside waiting to be picked up. So we learned how to protect yourself from raccoons, and that everything, toothpaste, will freeze overnight in a cabin with the windows shut and it's cold. All you have is your blankets and whatever. It's warm enough for you to sleep, but cold weather outside does strange things to lotions and hair grease and toothpaste. So just be aware of that. But I would go if I had an RV. I'm not sleeping on a tent on the ground. That's not happening at all. If there's a hotel, or Wyndham has a resort that has some kind of camping motif, I'm down. But I'm not sleeping on the ground. Sorry. But I would go in nature, like, go to the park, go fishing. I've gone fishing. I like that. Go, on boat rides and things like that. All that is nature. All that is nature. So let's see what card came from the brand new Rebel deck that we just opened up here on the air. Tarot with Attitude. And the card that came for you, Cancer, is shit is going down at your job. Reevaluate, change your perspective, or fucking quit. Shit is going down at your job. So this could be your employment. It could be your home. It could be somewhere you spend that kind of time, or some place that you see as your job. Some of you see your home as a job. What this do? Where'd this come from? Elder. From the Native Spirit Oracle. All right. So this is talking about your ancestors speaking to you. And it also talks about you being a leader and an example for your tribe, for your people. They're proud of you, but they're encouraging you to do this thing that is going to satisfy you financially and satisfy you spiritually. And you know what it is. So something's going down at your place of business or your residence. Quit or or adjust your attitude. Something is getting ready to go down. That's deep. All right. Very blunt. So that was cool. So anyway, yeah, shit is going down with your job. Again, your job could be your home. It could be your work. It could be your school. Definitely could be school. So reevaluate, change your perspective, or fucking quit. If you know that you don't want to take that major, or you don't want to take those classes, or, take a look at your schedule. Maybe you need to evaluate it. Maybe you're taking too many credits, or maybe you're just not cut out for this field of study. But it's telling you to stand up for yourself. You don't have to do something because that's what your parents did, or that's what they told you you had to do, or you have that, you're not obligated. You're obligated to yourself. You're obligated to your spiritual journey and doing the things that feed your spirit. Don't try to equate God's rules with man's rules. Somebody was saying that to me earlier. I was reading that somewhere or heard it online somewhere. You know, man makes up these rules, these societal rules of what's acceptable and what's not acceptable. God ain't never said none of that stuff. Who could be married and what is marriage and all of this other crap. Mm-mm. Judging people. Judge not that you should not be judged, right? Everybody has to live their life the way that they have to live it. What's good for them. The only people that, at the end, the only person that you answer for is yourself. Unless you're part of a special group. Which, for the most part, many of you are. And you know it already. So, don't underestimate yourself. Don't sell yourself short. Get this thing done. Your family needs you and you have work to do, and you're procrastinating is basically what I think is saying. There's a decision, a move, or something that you have to make, something that you need to accept, something that you need to express. To be true to yourself. Once you do, and once that is done, you're going to, look at this, 10 of Raphael. That's after the 9 of Raphael that you got in the reading earlier. Blessings, happiness, a happy ending. But you have to make a choice. You have to step up to the plate. It's been very clear that that's what your ancestors want you to do, and you know what your challenge is. So face your fears and answer up. Stand up. Put on your big girl panties and your big boy bloomers, your underoos. Yeah. And do what it is that the spirit would have you to do. Okay? So, thank you very much. I'm going to upload this, and then I will be back to do the reading for Sagittarius. Why not? Fuck it. Okay. So, thank you very much, and I'll be speaking to everybody soon. Bye. Love you.